Hey there, troops. Jim Maley here, giving you a little update again. A video update of some things going on, some activities. First off, I'm filming this on 9/11, on September 11, and just want to take a moment. I'm here at the just inside the old Zane School property with the clock here, and for me that day, the horror that it was, but it makes me think back to the fright that we all had. We threw a quick meeting together with our school superintendent, Jim Bathurst, and some school officials early in the morning once we understood what was going on, decide coordinate how the school should be handled, what we should be doing in town. It was a frightening day. A lot of churches had some prayer vigils that night, opened up their doors for people to come in. A few days after 9/11, we had a prayer vigil right out here. That still is one of the most amazing events that we've ever had in town, when the whole town came together. So as we remember those folks, to me, all I keep thinking about is you just never know what's coming. You never know what's happening next. Make sure you tell all those people that are dear to you that they are. I love to say that every day's Christmas, and it really is, because you just never know what's coming next. So we remember all those people that lost their lives, all those people that helped. A few weeks after the tragedy, a delegation, myself and some of our fire and policemen, went up and visited with Fire Company Number 1. I always remember while we're there visiting and talking with them, we heard they were still calling out names over the loudspeaker of the firefighters that had lost their lives. They had not finished the roll call yet of all those that had died. It was just awful, and we all try to live our lives in memory of all those people. So with that, and here at 9/11, I want to talk a little bit about voting. As you know, there's been a lot of issues about the mail that have been raised, and a lot of folks are going to mail in their ballots. I have been mailing in my ballots for years now, but if you are concerned about mailing it in, the county is setting up separate receptacles, boxes that are purely for picking up mail-in ballots. The county had hoped to have one in every municipality, but they can't get them. They can't get them manufactured quick enough. So we will not have one here in Collingswood. On the borough's website, you can find a link, or you check the Camden County's website. Pretty sure there's one in Pennsauken, there's one in Camden City. You'll be able to find those locations where you can drop those mail-in ballots in directly if you don't feel comfortable in waiting for in using the postal service. There will also be voting booths available. You will be able to go vote in person on election day. My guess is that the Scottish Rite is probably going to be where most of the polling places will be, but there are others. They're looking to consolidate them a little bit. There'll be some publication and some notices about that, but that hasn't been finalized just yet. On the lighter side of things, Halloween, I get a lot of questions about Halloween, and there will not be the usual trick-or-treating here on Haddon Avenue. That event is not going to happen. We just can't maintain distancing for that. In the neighborhoods, trick-or-treating, we're waiting for guidance from the state. I don't expect we're going to be banning that. We're going to expect everybody to play by the rules, however the state sets up. There's a lot of issues with it. I know people feel they can leave things outside, but then there's issues about kids touching other bags. It's just complicated. So we're waiting for some guidance. Keep tuned to that. In lieu of that, or as a kind of an add-on to that, the borough's looking to set up some promotions and do some things. We're probably going to do a little house decorating contest. We're trying to set up a trunk and treat event to give kids an opportunity to still enjoy it. We're going to have some new lights coming up across the streets on Haddon Avenue very shortly. We're hoping you're going to see a little, in addition to pink for October with breast cancer awareness, but also some purple lights to help celebrate Halloween and all the ghosts and the ghouls. So we're trying to get some other events going for it and try and make it as much of a holiday as we can for kids. It's for my family. I know for the woman I've lived with for a zillion years, it's one of the big ones, one of the big days. So we're trying to make a big deal of it. The Cash Mob in town is going to be going on September 23 and 24. That's our event where if you spend a certain amount of money in town, there's cash and prizes that you can become eligible for. That's available on our website. You can check out the link for that and learn more about it. Borough Hall right now, we're getting things put back together again, not only pandemic, but of course our air conditioning broke down at Borough Hall, so people were shuffled around. Some of the offices have gotten moved back to their usual location. The tax office is back on the first floor again, so we're getting back to some normalcy. I want to once again give a shout out to Keith Hastings, our retiring administrator, who's finished up his last day, was just this past Monday. Cass Duffy has taken over as administrator, and we're looking for great things. New team on board. You'll be seeing seeing some new faces soon. Our borough meetings are going to continue on Zoom. Because of the limits placed on indoor meetings, it would so severely limit the number of public that could attend. We're going to keep it at Zoom. That seems to be working for us right now. And I just want to finish just another little public service announcement. September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. I want to urge old men like me to make sure you get your physicals, get checked up. And related to that, I want to thank everybody that's sent wishes my way. It's 2020 for me personally. That was a prostate cancer diagnosis earlier this summer. Had surgery during the summer. I'm a few weeks out of surgery recovering. Things seem to be going well. Things seem to be positive going forward, but I want to urge everyone, all the men out there, to make sure they get their regular physicals. Because you never know what's going to pop up, and it's really important to stay on top of it. And a thanks to everyone that has sent their well wishes and kept me in their prayers. I greatly appreciate it. And on we go. Let's get through 2020. Let's get through 2020. So all of you take care, and we'll be giving you another update in a couple weeks. Thanks.